Hello everyone, welcome to another Talk with Mel episode. Today I'm going to be sharing a story. You know how some people can look like they got all things put together, smiling, posting of cute pictures, laughing with friends, it's as if they are not bothered with anything. That used to be me. But if you saw me at night, it's a totally different story altogether. The light will go off and the tears that will run down from my eyes will be so much louder than the laughter or the happiness or whatsoever I experienced during the day. I kept trying to feel the emptiness that was within me. I tried keeping up with friends, attention, and even achievement. I thought that if I had more, this emptiness and this hole within me, or this emptiness that I'm feeling, will disappear. The more I tried to feel this emptiness, the emptier I kept on feeling. And it was so devastating, it was so bad. It was as if I was drinking water but yet still being more tasty or still being tasty. Then one evening when I felt like the weight was too much, random came to my mind that when the world leaves you empty, only Jesus can fill you. And truly the world can actually leave you empty. Though you are around people but you are isolated in your mind, everything is just nothing is interesting to you. So only Jesus can feel you. I whispered that evening, and I told Jesus to please help me. With all sincerity and with everything in me, with all my heart and with all sincerity, I told him to help. That was just all I said, and it didn't magically happen. Like, okay, everything became so beautiful and wonderful at that instant. There's something I can say was spectacular that evening. And sometimes I still had to cry. Sometimes I still cry. I cried to God. Not just I cried. Sometimes I cried. But I discovered that peace walked in. Peace walked in. And it was, though everything was not perfect, but having this peace with God is something, is something so beautiful that no man can dispute. Having peace with God was something beautiful I really enjoy. I had my peace, and that heavy emptiness and all that began to shift. It wasn't about having many people around or having a lot of belongings, or it wasn't about anything. It was just about God himself, coming to fill the vacuum, the emptiness in my heart. So just about that. And and it was so beautiful. I came across a scripture, a time in my life where the Bible was saying that our sufficiency is of God. That scripture made so much sense and left a lasting impression in my heart, because indeed we are not sufficient of ourselves. I realized that, see, my friend, despite all your achievements or whatever you think you have or you are, you alone, you are not sufficient. So, but with Christ, Christ is my sufficiency, coming to fill that vacuum in my heart, coming to make me to have purpose, coming to make me to understand the purpose why he created me. And I am not just everything at all made it so beautiful. It gave me purpose, and I didn't even know that I was missing it. Outside is when trying to fill it with other things. So maybe you are like that girl that smiling on the outside, but deep down within you are crumbling. Deep down within you are shattered, you are broken. You are just there. I'm here to remind you that God sees, and he is the one that pick up the broken pieces and he makes them beautiful. God still amends, God still makes, God still beautifies. So maybe you're like that girl. I want you to know that God sees, just like my story changed that day. And that was one of the turning points in my life. There are many other turning points, but that day was one of the turning points in my life. And God, I just let him in, and God is able to also do same for you. All it takes is one quiet prayer, one quiet and sincere prayer. All it takes for you to change whatsoever thing that is going on in your life, or to, it's just a sincere prayer to God, or possibly you might be struggling with other things, it's just your sincerity to God. The Bible said that we will seek Him when we find Him with all our hearts, and God never despises those that comes to Him with a broken and a contrite spirit, with a sincere heart. God can never look down. So have a nice day and see you next time on this channel. Bye bye.